Here we are at lesson 6. Now, what we're going to do here, I'm going to say this is our first week with music stands. And I like the children to each have their own music stand, so they are not sharing, but they can just look straight on at their stand. And when you've got fewer children, that's probably possible. Like if I've got 8 kids in my class, I've got enough room for chairs and music stands for each person. It's just easier to handle, you know, at first. And sharing a music stand is a little bit more difficult. And the reason we're going to have music stands is because they probably need their books today so that they can read what they wrote in their 8-beat writing assignment, their composition. So anyway, but we're going to start off the day playing again, and we're going to play Paw Paw Patch. And we remember last week they played Skip to My Lou with solos and tutti, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to review Paw Paw Patch. They should be able to play it quite well by now, but let's do the solo tutti thing. Solos play the first 3 phrases, and then tutti everybody on the ending. And whoever's playing the solo gets to choose what strings that they want to play the song on. And all the time, you can either have the beat, the keyboard percussion, or you can just play along with a melody while they're playing the open strings. It makes it more interesting and more musical if you're playing the melody while they're playing the open string accompaniment. The next activity is that shifting, and here instead of doing a pattern with the varying shifting, we're just going to do 1 pluck per shift, so that it's something like a grasshopper hopping up and down the fingerboard. So you just get there, use your pinky finger, gets that strong. So here we go, middle, and they can just, there's not going to be a beat feeling for this. I'll just say E string, and everybody pluck. You're just going to do grasshopper Gus. This is from the Jerry Fishbox terms for this. He's awesome. Grasshopper Gus. So, okay, A string. Everybody hit all the positions, plucking, and then G string. So whatever I call out, that's what they're going to do. But they don't have to be together. This is just random grasshoppers. Up and down. You're just going to kind of see how free everybody is in their action, and if they're doing it, and kind of get used to a kind of a random sound there. So you don't need to spend a lot of time with this, but it's nice to have them see each other doing this, so they can kind of they learn from each other and see how, it helps them see how this is done. Then our last activity for the violin playing for this time is the children sharing their 8-beat composition with the rest of the class. So they'll have their books on their music stand, turn to page 10, where they have written their composition. And what I'll do is I'll ask them who wants to be first, so on, and then they will say what they wrote, and then I'll write their composition on the board. So we kind of have a collection growing of each person's composition. And so the solo composer performs their piece playing on 1 string, and then we're going to have everybody play that on a string. And then the solo composer can play a version with string crossings that is much fancier, which we're not going to attempt to have everybody play it. There's just going to be a demonstration of what they can do and how interesting it can be when you add string crossings of all 4 strings. We're just going to see what they come up with creatively playing their composition and crossing strings. And that is the end of their playing time. And now we're going to go into our singing class. And we're going to start that out with a new rote song and a game called No Robbers Out Today. So we're going to insert a little clip on how this game is played and how you can teach it. And we'll see you after that is over.
No robbers out today. No robbers out today. We are singing on our way, for there's no robbers out today. Okay, hands behind your back.
Is it the wood thing?
blood block, and who do you think has it? Is it you?
Is it you? No, I was trying to put you off.
You have to have good ears, don't you? Do this, okay, ready?
Yeah.
All right, Deanna, she says shows you. Yay! Okay, she had it. So let's have Deanna be in the center. Can you see?
No.
Okay, ready, let's see. Ready, go. No robbers out today. No robbers out today. We are singing on our way, for there's no robbers out today.
Really bad.
Okay, everybody. Okay.
Oh
take
my
the blinds
god.
off?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, what was
Is it
it?
wood block?
Close.
Yes.
Is the froggy? Yeah, that's right. Okay. You want to show it? Yay! Good job, Walter. All right. That is all the time we have for No Robbers.
Ready?
So after they've played No Robbers Out today, then here's the next activity is going to may refer back to that, but we are going to have them look at some rhythm flashcards. Doesn't really matter, but what these are 4-beat patterns with tas and titis on them. So we're going to quiz them. So they're sitting there in front of me, and they're going to say the rhythm in rhythm syllables. Ti ti ta, so on. So we're going to go through. We're going to make sure that we've included all the patterns of the songs that they've learned so far. All right. So after we've reviewed all of the patterns of the flashcards, and you have these in your teacher's manual. It's been included in there. So actually, you don't even have to go anywhere to find it. I forgot that I put it in there. So you just copy it off, make your flashcards, put it on some cardstock, and there you go. So the next thing we're going to do, after you know that they can say them out there, you're going to lay them out on the floor and in front of the children so they can all see all of them. And then you're going to have them find the cards for cherry pie, for this old man, and how about for no robbers? So they're going to have to find, with these all spread out on the floor, find the card that is the rhythm for no robbers. And it's really just the first phrase of each of these songs, of course. So there we are with flashcards. Next, we're going to take our cherry pie song that we've written on the staff using the second and third spaces, and we're going to write it in a different place on the staff. So if we take, we're going to sing the song again just to review it, and I'm going to show my finger staff. So we ended with the finger staff, right, last time? But we'll review what we did last time. This is, but boys and girls, what if we changed where we put so? What if we put so on the fourth line? Where do you suppose me would be if you're using the same copycat rule? Well, they're going to discover and they're going to find out that me is on the third line. So me, you probably want to go to a higher pitch. Although, I mean, if we're going to use actual pitches, which is actually a good idea, you're going to play that D. So, me, so, me, so, me, so, me. And then they can copycat you, all right? And have them do it on their finger staff. So we've just learned that when it's on the fourth line, the me is on the third line. And then you're going to give them their staffs, and then they're going to write it out with their staff and their markers, their pennies, whatever. So they can show you that they can write that and touch and sing the notes just like we did before. And you can also, after they touch and sing them, you can have some solos. Again, they're getting used to solos, and they have to do. But who thinks that they can do that by themselves? You'll have some volunteers. And actually a lot of them are excited to be able to demonstrate what they can do. So it's a good idea after you've done an activity all together to give the opportunity for solo work for those who want to and feel confident. too. And they will, all of them, actually gain confidence as you go along. So now, our last activity for this lesson and for our singing time is to learn a new rote song, which is Rocky Mountain. Now, I don't really have a game that goes with this, but I want to review with you how you would teach a song by rote. And this is one instance. So, when you teach a song by rote, that means, of course, they're not looking at any music, they're copying you and you're singing. And so what I'll do is I will, let me give myself a pitch there, and I will sing the whole song, and maybe we'll have a little conversation after it, what it could mean. But here's the song. Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain high. When you're on that Rocky Mountain, hang your head and cry. Do, 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 remember me. Do, 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 remember me. Boys and girls, what do you think? Is this a sad song, or does it sound like a happy song to you? I mean, that doesn't hang your head and cry. This doesn't sound like anybody's crying about it. What could those words mean? Oh, well, maybe somebody is homesick. They're homesick for their Rocky Mountain home, and so they think about it, they're kind of crying, but it actually kind of makes them happy to think about it. Anyway, you could get whatever responses you want, and you can get from the children, and it helps them to relate this song to their life, or their history, or their culture. Okay, so after I have sung it, we've had a little discussion about it, about life, and then I'm going to have them copycat me phrase by phrase. So I'll point to myself like this. Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain high. Then they're going to copycat me. Rocky Mountain, I'll point to them like this so they'll know what to do. Rocky Mountain high, my turn. When you're on that Rocky Mountain, hang your head and cry. Rocky Mountain, your head and cry. Do, 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 remember me. Do, 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 remember me. My turn. Do, 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 remember me. Your turn. Do, 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 remember me. And then, you think we could sing it from beginning to end? Okay, so you're going to sing it with them. They'll be able to sing the whole song from beginning to end. And you know what, boys and girls, and you can go on, there's some more verses listed in your teacher's manual. If you have time to pursue those, by all means. And you can say, you know, you can change the words of this song to sunny valley, sunny valley, sunny valley low. When you're in that sunny valley, sing it soft and slow. Then the next two lines are the same. Or here's another possibility. Stormy ocean, stormy ocean, stormy ocean wide. When you're on the deep blue sea, there's no place you can hide. Obviously, there has to come up with some rhyming words. But, so you could use that one, or I've even had some children make up their own, or maybe as a class. Well, so what if I wanted to start out that song with, because we have mountains here, how many of you guys like to ski? Or maybe we got some skiers in the room, maybe not. Or maybe they just like snow. But what if we did snowy mountain, snowy mountain, snowy mountain high? And then I'd have the class, what words could we make up that would rhyme at the end, that would, when you're on the skiing slopes, you know, whatever, you know, then they can make up, and they'll probably really become engaged and think it's a great fun thing to do. And this is not the last time. We're going to be improvising verses, making things up, and being creative as we go along. So that is our last rote song. That's how we teach rote songs. And especially when there's no game attached to it, like we've had with songs like Frog in the Middle and some of our other game playing songs. All right, that is the end of lesson 6. Bye.